Nothing to fear. Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. Another meaningless day.
Starsnatch Cliff is known for its views.
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Tibet.
Guess I'll host an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
take care of it. Here, let me help you. Everyone is work. Working super hard. We should be too.
Stabilize! Order guide you! Stabilize! Stabilize! Solidify!
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
Boom boom!
Stabilize! I will have order.
Time for your arraignment!
Solidify. Stabilize. Rise!
Come a little closer.
Solidify. Stabilize. 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 Solidify. Solidify! Solidify!
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Incinerate!
Present.
Order guide you.
blade!
Motion to compel.
Disappear!
Let the show begin. La 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 la.
This is order.
Time for your arraignment.
Gather.
With the wind!
I will have order.
I got careless.
Wind blade!
What you got? I got careless. Another test subject. Suffocate. That tingle? Another test subject. That tingle? Suffocate.
Inadmissible evidence.
Another test subject. Another
Disappear.
test subject. Freeze. Another test subject. The wrong test subject.
Order guide you.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Gather.
I got careless. Another test subject. That tingle? That tingle?
With the wind!
Incinerate.
I will have order.
Time for your arraignment! Ready, steady, go!
Disappear!
This is order. I will have order.
Motion to compel! Inadmissible evidence! Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling. Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling. The law can... both a help and a hindrance. Amber, reporting.
Gather!
Incinerate! Wrath of the flame!
This is order.
Let it rain! Go, Baron Bunny! Booba, get them! Motion to compel!
Solidify!
Out of the frying pan, into the Booba, get them!
Stabilize!
Get him! Nice and spicy! Incinerate! Time for your arraignment! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Nice and spicy! escapes my sight. Boom boom!
Trade relies on both.
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. balancing the two is a discipline in its own right.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
I'll take care of it.
Let's make haste.
Come with me.
Order guide you.
Eyes on me!
Stabilize! Stabilize! Solidify! This is order. Stabilize! Stabilize!
Your life is mine.
I will have order.
Windblade!
To ashes!
We should look for a place to take shelter. I'll be fine, but we don't want you catching a cold.
Give up.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Order guide you. With the wind!
A reward on the road. A reward on the road.
Are you here to play with
Stabilize.
me? The more, the merrier. Blink!
Disappear!
Stabilize.
Windblade!
I will have order.
Eyes on me!
With the wind! I'll keep this close.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
Where has Master gone yet?
Thank you.
New stock at Chico Antiques. Bad news for my purse.
Reward on the road.
Your life is mine.
You dare to hit me!
It's nothing. Don't waste my time.
Solidify!
Give up.
Solidify! This is order! Crumble!
Don't waste my time.
Stabilize! I will have order! Windblade!
Submit! To ashes!
Solidify! Disappear! Stabilize! Order guide you! Windblade!
A new job. You're open. You're open.
This is order.
Fry. You're open.
With the wind!
Fry.
Yeah.
I got you.
Eyes on me!
Another
Solidify! Order guide you. Solidify! Disappear!
That tingle? I got careless.
Join me in Here is consumer psychology. Ad Astra.
Look up there! That's the Jade Chamber! This is bad. Paimon's... Well, since we... Let's look around.
Rise!
One.
Crumble!
man's stone is another man's gem.
Wealth. Why settle for less than more? Hey. Hey.
Since this is the right place, it must have some... Yes, this must be the way! Takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be... Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Paimon! Alright, let's... Oh. Hang on. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong ballista. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? No. Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the
I'll keep this close.
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait. Maybe this... She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millelith ambush here. Now Paimon's mad.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious.
Well, here they come.
With the wind!
Attack! Gather! I will have order. Gather! Let the triad!
Windblade!
Take the target!
Disappear!
To ashes! You dare to hit me!
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Tactical!
To arms!
Retreat!
Take the target alive! I see your power. Solidify! This is order.
With the wind!
Submit!
Take this! Stabilize. Take this.
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Kuching, these two strange people suddenly appeared.
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go?
We're invited guests, here to look for the Liyue.
Well, as it happened,
Oh,
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes?
wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet so...
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair, and yet it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millelith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
So this was all a misunderstanding?
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Qixing.
That was... Eh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuheng, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade Chamber?
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt...
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't...
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be I'll say it like it is.
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who...
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skeptic... Either way, I will admit that the actions of the... Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of... How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do... The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Another super bold statement.
I'll stop here. Honestly, you should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor.
Favor? But, wait, that's right. Greeting gifts are
All right. You can decide on your... You didn't actually have to come to... Well then. May we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person. So, what should... Oh, right! Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich... Why don't we go with that for a gift? Nope! But Paimon's sure that we just need to make it with some boom shakalaka. Let's go gather ingredients. Time... Look at that slime. It looks crystal clear and very delicious. That's the one.
Order guide you.
Disappear!
Power that ended Haishan!
Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came from... Uh-oh. It looked...
Direct assault! Windblade! You're open! You're open!
This is getting interesting.
Your life is mine.
Stabilize.
You're open! You're open!
Solidify. Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders, when their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood...
Aw, it was nothing. No need...
Don't say that. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Ming. I never expected that those Is there anything that you lack?
Wait a moment. Actually...
Oh?
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like...
Of course we do. How can one say... Now just give me a moment and...
Great! Paimon...
Uncle Meng already told me about it. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Meng. Here, this container is its...
Yep. Hang on a moment.
Sure. Please help yourselves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should... It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime!
Oh, yes. You might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decoration.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful! Great! Now that we've put all the... According to Keqing... Excuse me...
Yes. How many...
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Jueyun Karst.
It's Ningguang. Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared...
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations. Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. As such, I have been putting eyes...
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait!
Just burgled it? Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the Guizhang Ballista.
You weren't peeking on
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings. I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Teyvat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight? That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand. Hiding the Exuvio was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, traveler?
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered. The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive...
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Be at ease, you two. Make your...
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over...
Ooh! Isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the story tellers are talking about it. Everyone's after.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted, but the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they? If possible, but if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching... You'd pick Kuching? Nah, I had a feeling. I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot... Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the... I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation. And with Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of...
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends...
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return.
Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently.
Yay! Paimon was just one of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for... Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for. Let's grab one! The biggest... Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet of... La 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 la. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Sigil of permission, something, something. Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of... But research on the Sigil of Permission? Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh. Well, should we... Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm... That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us, too.
Use this first. You're not going anywhere. It's time for a flash through of this.
Solidify! Let's move!
I see your power.
Stabilize!
Going anywhere.
I must collect myself. Gather! This is trouble. I will have order. Stabilize!
Shouldn't get careless. You're not going anywhere.
Use this first. It's not survive it. That's solidify!
Submit!
This is getting interesting. This is order. Cover. Stabilize. This is trouble.
Windblade!
Finally, some quiet.
Here. Paimon seemed... Oh, Paimon! But how did a relic of the Adepti... Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo... Talismans like that were once used... Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission. Being able to channel divine power in battle? And the plot thick... The last stop on our rite of parting preparations to... Let's go!
Let's move.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit?
It was so big.
Indeed. Then you met with Ningguang?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly. Yeah, his take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. He thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more...
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liu at Qixing don't want to face that truth...
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a business, although she's friendly. There's no... Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current... It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only...
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lap...
That is how the Fatui have always been. No matter what they may be planning, you must be...
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of...
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is.
Glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is...
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by... Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of... Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the... Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the but I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. That's correct.
So how good is your singing? Really? What?
We'll only know once he starts.
Whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
The victor has been decided.
Stabilize! Solidify! I will have order! Crumble!
Eyes on me!
Those weren't glaze lilies.
This little monster is known as a... The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long.
Well, that's nice.
Unfortunately...
That's so late.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lily?
Oh, hey! It's... What's her name?
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me.
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I...
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I...
She's acting different from the first time we met.
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan.
You came all the way out here to see the flower?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's quite all right. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard. Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago.
So what do you think of this?
Huh? This... As a mortal, I've never dared... But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods...
Huh? Did you just say...
Yes, I am a mix of human and Qilin. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day. Well, let's save that I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found.
Oh, so did you sing a song?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well.
Wow, so you really know your...
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If you would excuse me.
And that just about, given the ease of picking glaze.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine.
I've had enough beginning a new undertaking, so you must be careful to...
Wow. See? Alright, I think it's...
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli. The Millelith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times.
Desperate time?
The Adepti of Jueyun Karst are finally on them.
Do they intend to exercise...
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say... However, both sides were quite obstinate.
It seems inevitable, given the...
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will...
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to...
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now...
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have...
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millelith must rein in the actions of the... Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy...
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently square...
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Consider your next course.
So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is... But where could we find him? Where would he go at a time like this? I charge a higher rate to meet outside the office. Wow! This is the Golden House? looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that This is where all of Teyvat's mora is minted, right? Oh, so it's a trap! But even if we can't take it, or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of mora, it's... Oh, right! It's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go make...
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my... Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I would... Don't you think that trying to stop me now would just... Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blood. The time for discussion and diplomacy is already past. I mean, if it were up to me, either way. We now come to my favorite part. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type...
When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now. When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a...
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever...
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along. To feel the Besides, you could never defeat me. Not even in your wildest dreams. Fighting talk, I love it!
Stable.
This chance is hard to come by. So show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Poor timing.
With the wind!
You've made some progress.
I see your power.
Celestial Voyager! You're wide open! Cowering already?
Stabilize!
Not bad, not bad.
Stabilize!
A clear shot! Passable effort.
Order guide you. Solidify.
You've made some progress. Poor timing. Passable effort.
I see your power.
Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more seriously. Haha, good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Motion to compel.
Raging tide! No use hiding back there!
Inadmissible evidence! Boom boom!
Gather! I'll crush you! Windblade! All you do is
But my defense was watertight.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
This is going to cost you!
Stabilize!
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? Remember, hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it!
Solidify! Solidify!
Incinerate!
Solidify! Solidify! Stabilize!
Objection!
Die here.
I will have order.
No. Stabilize.
Windblade.
Stabilize!
I see your power.
Some you win, and some you lose.
Look! Child's back to normal.
Well then, it seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't take it!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our...
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make...
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was... In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers. As such, we must now look...
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers.
So what are you planning to...
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyan's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless with... Do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand...
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago!
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey! Those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now! The Fatui have been researching them!
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation, but knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well. Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone! That guy is fast! see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the... Did we make it in time? Is the...
What are you...
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Qixing. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Just seeing this overlord of the...
It's not just you. We've got new Millelith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems... Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any close...
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? So will the power of the Qixing, Millelith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessarily.
What? But all of you are supposed to be the Guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qixing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it peaked there. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing for... So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. Oh, we haven't a moment to spare. Yep.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millelith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
Disappear!
My duty.
Have a load of this. Let's move.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
Stabilize! The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
The ancient gods attacking again! There are so many victories too! We can't hold...
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy. That light from your body. It's like the time in Julian Cars. Wow, it's Madame Ping's shockwave. This granny's really strong.
It isn't time for breaking my word.
I miscalculated.
No backing off. My duty at an end.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
You are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
This is order. You're not going anywhere! Don't
Let's disappear!
Invisible evidence! Exercise caution! I fear that the god's power has reached its peak!
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
I will have order. Quake!
Let's end this quickly. This isn't good.
Your life is mine.
Order guide you.
My duty.
Let me amuse myself.
This is...
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace!
Look at me.
Looks like...
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Went too far.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but it is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both that seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me,
well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as... Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing, I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had, but I dared not speak.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid although I am a mere mortal soldier.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down?
Weren't you frightened, dear?
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful... When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please, come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place.
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the conqueror of demons means. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond rec. Fair enough. Away we shall.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh? Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace. The child wanted to unleash the god, but we were able to handle the Overlord. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death? Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptiless rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
repair?
Is there anything I can do for you two?
We've come to see Zhongli.
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment.
Doesn't the Northland Bank? Last time we saw Zhongli, do you think he doesn't know about? We had better go and make.
Very much, lady.
Feel free to take a look around.
I can't wait to see what.
What should I put in my letter?
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation?
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos? Oh, it seems that some...
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And...
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching...
No, don't let her get to you. You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements. And our last battle at the Golden House was almost more than you could handle. So it might be best to keep things peaceful this time, seeing that 2 of the
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly...
Paimon knew that we should
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have missed... Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't... Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. The real deceivers here are Signora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually,
Stop wasting time, child. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind...
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Chiao? No, wait! That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter so...
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky, and all of Liyue goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over.
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,007. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage. That's right, which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh?
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of—
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Hey, haven't you learned the Liyue saying—
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter.
Fine. I'll meet you there later.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a...
Realistically speaking.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, my agreement with the Cryo Archon will be the last of my contract. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsarit, uncover that answer for yourself in your future.
Well, since we're going through with this rite of parting...
So Rex Lapis is really...
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think? There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that
Fatui?
Shh! Lower your voice.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heel...
Say, do you think the person who assassinated...
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. I mean, it all fits together. Still, what's so...
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no...